I think the texture that you have here is the most creamiest organic texture you can have that acai is supposed to be.
He said it was like gritty and sandy. Like
I didn't say sandy! That's what we want to showcase. What's going down? Foodfestlive. Kenneth Tater has to be alive.
What's up, Dan? Well, the only way Kenneth comes out is when you get some barbecue in his system. Better the barbecue, louder the Kenneth. On another one? Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Palmetto. Boom.
So we are here in Inner Richmond at our boy Shirm shop. Palmetto Superfoods. So I'm super excited because, man, and ever since I got into jiu-jitsu, eating acai bowls were like my thing, right? But as years progressed, things get real sugary. It's like poke, you know, where people just start putting all sorts of things in there. So Shirm was freaking generous enough to also give us pure acai so that Kevin, guys like you, can taste of what real acai is supposed to taste like. Not all the ones that's been injected with all the sugars, like guarana, and all that craziness.
So I don't know what that last word was, but I haven't put anything in my stomach yet, so I just want to eat, so.
Hey, cheers, cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Boom. No eye contact is okay. Damn.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Yo, this is so good. Talk about the name there real quick. The brand name, how that work?
So palmetto in Portuguese means, you know, palm tree, like palmetto, but it also ties back to our culture of our Brazilian partners. Shout out Thaís and Amanda, who really like do what they do, right? So to tie that back, and when you walk in here, you have like a tropical background, you have the nest lights that make you feel like you're in Brazil. If that's what we're serving, we have to create that experience, right? So that's important for me, making sure that's always consistent. Right? Charles is different.
I focus more on the customer. See, I always take every feedback, even if it's bad, like just take it with stride. Don't feel negative towards it. I mean, this guy gets a little personal on the Yelps reviews, but I'm like, dude, that's just
I want us to be the best. Like if someone says it's creamy, okay, well, how can we get that better? That's why I take it a little harshly, because if I'm like, ha ha ha, how are we gonna get better?
So typically, when you go to like acai bowl places, it almost feels like a soft serve, and you got all these toppings, but this has grit to it. That's the word. Yeah, it's gritty, and all it is. This guy always trying to throw salt in my game.
Nah, if you call it gritty, it sounds like you're talking about like sand and oysters and stuff, man.
How does that make sense to the viewers? It's got grit.
Nah. It just has this like smooth silkiness.
That's a complete opposite. Silky is like your hair. Hey, okay, let's learn from the man himself, Shirm.
How would you describe
the texture?
The texture,
as opposed to like, say, from like Açaí Bowl land or something like that.
I think the texture that you have here is the most creamiest organic texture you can have that acai is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be watery. It's not supposed to be diluted.
Okay.
From the man himself. Look at that. Thank you. I said all those things.
You did not say.
I said all those things. He said it was like gritty and sandy. Like
I didn't say sandy.
How did this acai bromance happen? How did you guys even meet?
We treat it as we're business partners, but we're all also we're brothers. I mean, if I see Hassam doing something wrong, like I'm gonna call him out. I'm gonna be real with him. I'm very blunt as a person, as he already is. So I'll let him know, and then he's the same way. He will call me out for any bullshit, and then I'll be like, okay, you're right. Like,
I mean, we're not scared of tough conversations. We'll have them because I know it's gonna make us better. You know, he might not text you back for a couple hours, but at least I put it out there, right? And vice versa, like he'll know like I'm doing something that might not feel right with him, but he'll tell me and we'll move on. Charles has never given me a handout. He's always made me work for everything. You know? Even when times get rough, you would expect like your best friends to like really be like, hey man, it's like, no man, get your ass up and make that happen. That challenge, that drive really changed my life around.
I love it.
And I got it literally only from this side.
Where did you learn that? Where did you learn that?
He's Korean.
Oh, there you go, bro. That's what's up, homie. See that? Yo, cousins right here. This is Korean. That's how we roll.
By the way, my girlfriend's Korean too, so it's all good. I have a Korean girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
My wife is Korean.
Okay. We're see that?
There you go.
So that's the secret sauce success. You have to be attached to Koreans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
How do you make sure that what you guys represent is passed down to every employee?
It starts with everyone on the same mindset that we're serving the best acai in the Bay Area. You search best acai on Yelp, we come up #1. And there's 50 acai restaurants in the city, right?
You just said that there's 50 acai restaurants around, right? And so knowing that, most people will be like, hey dude, there's already 50 freaking acai restaurants.
Yeah.
They said, dude, there's 50 acai restaurants, let's become the best one and open one up. What was your guys' mindset behind that?
Just more so like just taking what we believed in. Charles obviously met Thaís and Amanda. Shout out Thaís and Amanda. And met them, and when that first taste, you just know, right? That right there, like you see that experience, like they're gonna go home and enjoy it. Like you can't pay for that.
I love not just eating, but hearing your guys' story. We really appreciate it.
Believe it or not, we've never talked about this before.
Really? Yeah.
Because we felt like it wasn't ready to be presented.
So basically, your guys' both your stories just now is all in this bowl right here.
Yep. And that's the story we want to capture. Yeah. So thank you for that. Thank you for being raw and authentic. My soul is fed. My stomach is fed. That's right.
That's right, baby.
Yo, shout out Foodfestlive, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, love it.
Thaís and Amanda, ¿cómo va? Parabéns.
It's good.